Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Hornbill TV's Prime Time. First, the headlines. Hamas has announced that it has submitted a positive response to a proposal for a 6-day ceasefire with Israel in Gaza, opening the path toward a deal to halt the conflict after months of failed efforts, CNN reported. According to official data released by the State Emergency Operations Center (SEOC), the cumulative death toll in Himachal Pradesh ongoing monsoon season has climbed to 75. At least 4 people died and many feared trapped inside a coal mine collapse in Jharkhand's Ramgarh, according to latest update. A renowned businessman of Bihar, was shot dead outside his home in Patna on Friday night. The murder took place in the Gandhi Maidan police station area. Those were the top headlines, and now for the news in details. Hamas has announced that it had submitted a positive response to a proposal for a 6-day ceasefire with Israel in Gaza, opening the path toward a deal to halt the conflict after months of failed efforts. According to CNN reports, Hamas has submitted a positive response to the mediators, and the movement is fully prepared to immediately enter into a round of negotiations regarding the mechanisms for implementing this framework, the group said in a statement. Israel had previously accepted the US-sponsored framework, which means the two sides are now expected to enter final, detailed negotiations before a ceasefire agreement is officially reached. Bishara Baba, a Palestinian-American interlocutor who has been in direct discussion with Hamas, praised the group's response on Facebook, saying that they are now much closer to ending the cursed war. He said Hamas has introduced amendments it deemed necessary, which he said, quoted, will not prevent reaching a ceasefire agreement within the coming week, God willing. An Israeli source familiar with the matter said earlier on Friday that Israel had expected a positive response from Hamas with the rewarding of a few points in the proposal language. The source said these changes were not expected to derail the ceasefire efforts. US President Donald Trump said on Friday that he was optimistic that a ceasefire deal in Gaza could be agreed next week after Hamas announced its response.
Are you still optimistic about a Gaza deal next week?
There could be a Gaza deal next week, yeah.
How optimistic are you?
I'm very optimistic, but, look, it changes from day to day. It's been changing for years.
Heading on to the next news. At least 4 people died and many feared trapped inside a coal mine collapse in Jharkhand's Ramgarh. The incident occurred in a boundary of Central Coalfields Limited at Karma area of Kuju outpost in the district in the early hours. According to reports, villagers took away 3 bodies before the police team arrived at the spot. An administrative team has been carrying out relief and rescue operations since morning. SDM Ramgarh Anurag Tiwari said all angles are being investigated, after which the cause, casualties and injuries can be ascertained. This is a matter of illegal mining in CLM.
लीज एरिया के अंदर, बाउंड्री के अंदर में एक घटना घटने की सूचना मिली है। अभी हम लोग यहाँ पे आए हैं घटनास्थल पर। सभी पहलुओं की जांच की जा रही है। जांच करने के बाद फिर बताया जाएगा किस तरह से घटना घटी है, कितने लोग इसमें कैजुअलिटी हुई है, कितने लोग घायल हुए हैं।
सब प्रथम दृष्टया में मामला सीसीएल में अवैध उत्खनन का है या क्या कुछ?
हाँ, सीसीएल के अंदर में ही अवैध उत्खनन का मामला लग रहा है।
According to official data released by the State Emergency Operations Center (SEOC), the cumulative death toll in Himachal Pradesh ongoing monsoon season has climbed to 75, combining 45 rain-related fatalities and 30 accidental deaths, including those from road mishaps, electrocution and a gas explosion. The State Emergency Operations Center released data covering the period from June 20 to July 4, 2025, which showed large-scale destruction across the hill state. The seasonal damage report covering the period from June 20 to July 2024-2025 paints a grim picture of destruction across the hill state. A total of 288 people have been injured and extensive damage to public infrastructure and private property has been pushed the estimated losses to rupees 541.9 crore. Weather-triggered events directly caused 45 deaths. 27 additional deaths occurred in road accidents, with the highest toll from Chamba 6 and Kullu 3. With this, the total accidental death count rises to 30, bringing the overall death toll for the monsoon season to 75. Heading on to the next news, where the Department of Consumer Affairs, Government of India and the Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) have appealed to consumers across the country to use only BIS certified helmets. Additionally, the department has called for strict enforcement against the manufacture or sale of helmets without BIS certification, a press release said. With over 21 crore two-wheelers on Indian roads, rider safety is paramount. While wearing a helmet is mandatory under the Motor Vehicles Act 1988, its effectiveness depends on quality. Substandard helmets compromise protection and defeat their purpose. To address this, a quality control order has been in force since 2021, mandating ISI-marked helmets certified under BIS standards. As of June 2025, there are 176 manufacturers across India holding valid BIS license for protective helmets. The department has observed that many helmets sold on roadsides lack the mandatory BIS certification, posing significant risks to the consumers and numerous fatalities. Therefore, there is an urgent need to tackle this issue head-on. To enforce quality standards, BIS conducts regular factory and market surveillance. There was on the BIS marked helmets. We'll now take a short break.
It's here. The Sohum end of season sale at Midland. Don't miss it.
Where the software engineer meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Welcome back. Heading on to the next news. A renowned businessman of Bihar, Gopal Khemka, was shot dead outside his home in Patna on Friday night. The murder took place in the Gandhi Maidan police station area, and according to reports, the assailants fired at the Khemka and fled the scene immediately after the attack. Khemka is the owner of Magadh Hospital, and on 20 December 2018, Gopal Khemka's son Gunjan Khemka was also shot dead in the Hajipur industrial area.
4 तारीख की रात में 11 बजे के आसपास गांधी मैदान के साउथ एरिया में यह सूचना मिली है कि अपार्टमेंट के सामने जो बिजनेसमैन है गोपाल खेमका जी, उनको चोट लगने से गोली लगने से मृत्यु हो गई है। जैसे इसकी सूचना पुलिस को मिली है हॉस्पिटल में, तो वहां पे पुलिस पहुंच गई थी। यहां पे सीन को सिक्योर किया गया है और बाकी की जांच पड़ताल की जा रही है। कैमरा से इत्यादि खंगाले जा रहे हैं। बाकी की कार्रवाई आगे की जाएगी। एक गोली और एक खोखा बरामद हुआ है, जिसको विधिवत जब्त किया जा रहा है।
Meanwhile, the opposition parties criticized the Bihar state government over the incident. RJD MP Manoj Jha said the murderers believe that the government is theirs and they can do whatever they want whenever necessary, the state government has no authority. Congress leader Prem Chandran Mishra stated that there is Gunda Raj in Bihar. A criminal commits a crime, flees, and the police continues to watch. And in the capital Patna, where there are so many security forces, an eminent businessman gets murdered and the people of the government are sitting there claiming that this is the rule of law.
बीत रही होगी उस परिवार पे, खेमका जी के परिवार पे। कल सिवान, फिर देर रात ये घटना होती है। मतलब सरकार नाम की कोई चीज है? मैं तो अब यहाँ किसी से सवाल ही नहीं करूंगा। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, आप विदेश दौरे से लौट के आए, माननीय गृह मंत्री जी, ये हो क्या रहा है? कोई सरकार नाम की चीज नहीं है। अगर मैं सच में कहूं तो हत्यारों ने ये सोच लिया है कि सरकार उनकी है, वो जो चाहे जब चाहे कर गुजरे। राज्य का इकबाल नहीं है, सरकार का इकबाल नहीं है। जाके बताइए उन परिवारों को, हम सरकार हैं। शर्म आनी चाहिए। क्या बना के रख दिया है?
उसको आप घर घर जाके
घिस गया है स्क्रिप्ट। राजनाथ जी अपने मन से नहीं बोले, उनको स्क्रिप्ट पकड़ाई गई, क्योंकि और कुछ चल ही नहीं रहा है। लोग आज देख रहे हैं। तुम वैदिक काल में ले जाओगे? उस दौर के भी आंकड़े जारी करो और आज के आंकड़े जारी करो, सार्वजनिक बहस कर लो, लेकिन उनसे जाके पूछो जिनके घर का चिराग बुझ गया है। उनसे पूछो, शर्म आएगी अगर थोड़ी भी शर्म अंदर है।
गांधी मैदान थाना नजदीक है, एसएसपी ऑफिस नजदीक है, एक कारोबारी जब सेफ नहीं है तो आम पब्लिक।
अरे बाप, मुख्यमंत्री आवास ही कितना दूर है? मैं तो आपसे ये सवाल कर रहा हूं, मुख्यमंत्री आवास कितना दूर है? असल में सारी चीजें संकेत में चल रही है। मैंने कहा ना, 100 बात की एक बात। सरकार का गुंडों पे, मवालियों पे, हत्यारों पे कोई नियंत्रण नहीं है, बल्कि ये विपरीत, उनका नियंत्रण है सरकार नाम की शून्य व्यवस्था पर।
कल राष्ट्रीय कार्यकारिणी
बिहार में वस्तुतः गुंडा राज हो गया। जब जो मर्जी अपराध करता है चला जाता है और पुलिस देखती रहती है। जब राजधानी पटना में, जहाँ इतने सारी सुरक्षा बल की व्यवस्था रहती है, तब एक प्रतिष्ठित उद्योगपति व्यापारी की हत्या हो जाती है और सरकार के लोग बैठे दावा करते हैं कि कानून का राज है। ये कानून का राज नहीं है। अब नीतीश कुमार जी और बीजेपी की सरकार लोगों की जान माल की हिफाजत करने में विफल साबित हो रही है। ऐसी घटनाएं बार बार हो रही हैं, कोई पहली घटना नहीं है। अब तो स्टेट कैपिटल में ये घटनाएं लगातार होने लगी हैं। आखिर हमारा प्रशासन कर क्या रहा है? और राज्य के गृह मंत्री तो स्वयं मुख्यमंत्री हैं। जवाबदेही तो तय होनी चाहिए। आखिर ऐसी घटनाएं क्यों बार बार हो रही हैं? अपराधियों का मनोबल क्यों बढ़ गया है? मैं सोचता हूँ बहुत चिंताजनक हालत बिहार की है। सरकार में बैठे लोगों को तत्काल ठोस कदम उठाने होंगे।
लेकिन लोग जंगल राज की संग रहते थे।
An SIT has been formed to probe the murder of businessman Gopal Khemka in Bihar, Patna. Informing this, BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad said he has personally spoken to the SSP and the district magistrate, and as well as the deputy chief minister, according to updates. He said since SIT has been formed, action should be taken quickly and the accused should be caught and they should absolutely not be spared. If there is any negligence on the part of the police administration, it should be investigated and action should be taken.
कैसे खेमका जी की हत्या हुई है?
मैंने एसएसपी से स्वयं बात की, मैंने कलेक्टर से बात किया है, मैंने डिप्टी सीएम से भी बात की है कि एसआईटी का घोषणा हो गई है। इस घटना से मैं दुखित हूं। मेरा क्षेत्र है, हमारे क्षेत्र का एक प्रमुख नागरिक था, अच्छे व्यवसायी थे, तो मैंने प्रशासन को, पुलिस को सख्ती से कहा है एसआईटी बनी है तो कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए, जल्द होनी चाहिए, अभियुक्त पकड़े जाएं और उनको बिल्कुल कोई छोड़ा नहीं जाए, ये हमारी अपेक्षा होगी। और अगर किसी पुलिस प्रशासन के लेवल पर अगर कोई लापरवाही हुई है, उसकी भी जांच की जाए, कार्रवाई की जाए।
DGP Vinay Kumar said on Saturday, investigation is ongoing and many dimensions are being investigated and many teams are working on it. He said Vaishali police is also working on the matter as in 2018, Gopal Khemka's son Gunjan Khemka was murdered there, and Vaishali police is investigating if there is any link.
चल रही है और कई सारे आयामों पे जांच चल रही है। हत्या के कारणों पर भी काफ़ी गहराई से तफ्तीश चल रही है। कई टीमें कार्य कर रही है। पटना पुलिस काम कर रही है, वैशाली पुलिस भी काम कर रही है इस पे, क्योंकि वैशाली में 2018 में औद्योगिक थाना क्षेत्र में गोपाल खेमका जी के पुत्र जो गुंजन खेमका थे उनकी हत्या हुई थी। उसमें चार्जशीट हुआ था 2018 में ही 4 लोगों के खिलाफ। तो वैशाली पुलिस भी जांच कर रही है कि कहीं जो अब बेल पर छूटे हुए उस कांड के अभियुक्त हैं, कहीं उनके द्वारा तो नहीं इसमें किसी प्रकार की घटना की गई है। सीसीटीवी फुटेज खंगाला जा रहा है। जो मोटरसाइकिल पर एक हत्यारा दिख रहा है वहाँ से रिट्रीट करते हुए और गाड़ी रुकने के बाद जाते हुए, उसके बारे में भी सीसीटीवी जो नेटवर्क हमारा है उससे उसकी जानकारी ली जा रही है। अन्य सारे जो डिजिटल एविडेंस संकलन के तौर तरीके हैं उनको भी इस्तेमाल करके और भी जानकारियाँ हासिल की जा रही है। तो पुलिस की टीम एसटीएफ पूरी तरीके से लगी हुई है। एसटीएफ की 3-4 टीम लगी हुई है एसपी के नेतृत्व में, जो अपराध कर्मियों के बारे में जानकारी इकट्ठा कर रही है। प्रिजन से भी हम लोग जानकारी प्राप्त कर रहे हैं।
Tell us on the SIT probe on Patna's murder case. We'll now take a short break.
Where the software engineer meets the cool UI UX designer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Welcome back. Heading on to the next news. Nehal Modi, the brother of fugitive diamond merchant Neeraj Modi, has been arrested in the United States on the basis of an extradition request made by the Central Bureau of Investigation and the Enforcement Directorate, officials confirmed on Friday. The arrest marks a significant development in India's efforts to bring to justice individuals involved in the 13,000 crore Punjab National Bank fraud. The United States Department of Justice has informed Indian authorities that Nehal Modi, brother of fugitive economic offender Neeraj Modi, was arrested by US authorities on July 4, 2025. As per the complaint filed by the US prosecution, extradition proceedings are being pursued on 2 counts, 1 count on money laundering under Section 3 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act PMLA 2002 and 1 count of criminal conspiracy under Section 120B and 201 of the Indian Penal Code. Nehal Modi is wanted in India in connection with the multi-billion-dollar Punjab National Bank fraud, one of the largest banking scams in the country's history. On the Neeraj Chopra Classic 2025, Vice President of World Athletics Adil Sumariwala said the Neeraj Chopra absolutely deserved. He also said that Chopra is the best athlete that India has ever produced and that there was not a greater athlete than him. Sumariwala said that Neeraj Chopra, he also said that the competition was envisaged when he was the president of Athletics Federation of India and that he was happy that it has seen the light of day. He said that the meet was only the beginning and a strong foundation has been laid, which will see results in the next 5-7 years.
He absolutely deserves it. He's the best athlete India has ever produced. Before independence, after independence, the only person to have won two gold medals, World Championship and Olympic Games, 2 silver medals, World Championship and Olympic Games, 1 Asian Games, Asian Athletics, Commonwealth Games, world record in the juniors World Championship. There isn't a greater athlete than him. And we keep talking about a lot of athletes in the past like Kashaba Jadhav and all, but what has this boy done? Nobody, you all have not realized what he has done for this country. We keep talking about 1 bronze medal here and 1 4th place there. This boy is something phenomenal, and I'm absolutely delighted that we are having this Neeraj Chopra Classic, which was envisaged when I was president, and I'm happy to see that it's actually seen the light of day today, and that's why I'm here.
So especially talking about, did you ever realize that you'll have an athlete in your wings under whom a tournament will be named under?
Why not? Why not? See, you have to think big. You have to make sure that your vision is there, but the path is important, that you go step by step. So what has happened is everybody has a vision, if they do have a vision, they don't look at the path. They want to jump to the vision on day one, and that's the problem we have. So we've had a vision and we've envisaged great things. And I think, like I keep saying, that this is only the beginning, and wait and see in the next 5 to 7 years where Indian athletics will be, because the foundation we've laid is so strong.
Of course,
As the murder of businessman Gopal Khemka rocked Bihar's political arena, Jan Suraj Party founder Prashant Kishore said on Saturday that there was no difference between Lalu Yadav's Jungle Raj and Nitish Kumar's rule. He said during Lalu Yadav's rule, there was a rampage by criminals, and in Nitish Kumar's rule, there is a rampage by officials. This kind of corruption and law and order situation that existed before is still the same now.
गोपाल खेमका जी का जो कल जो हत्या उनकी हुई है, पिछले 2-2.5 वर्षों से जब मैं पैदल चल रहा हूं, तो मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि लालू जी के राज में, जंगल राज में और नीतीश के राज में कोई फर्क नहीं है। फर्क बस इतना ही है कि लालू जी के राज में अपराधियों का तांडव था और नीतीश के राज में अधिकारियों का तांडव है। जनता की हालत जितनी बदहाली उस समय थी, उतनी ही बदहाली आज भी है। जिस तरह का भ्रष्टाचार, जिस तरह का लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का सिचुएशन पहले था, आप देख रहे हैं कि पटना में इतने बड़े व्यापारी को सरेआम लोग आकर गोली मारकर चले जाते हैं और कोई उस पर कोई कार्रवाई नहीं। कल ही सिवान में 3 लोगों को गोली मार दी गई, उनको तलवार से मारने के बाद काट दिया और बाकी जो लोग बच गए उन पर गाड़ी चढ़ा दिया। ये तो रोज की बात है। और जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की स्थिति है वो दिनों दिन और खराब होगी, क्योंकि नीतीश कुमार का इकबाल खत्म हो गया है। जैसे लालू जी के राज में अपराधी जो था वो किसी से नहीं डरता था, उसी तरह नीतीश के राज में भी इनके जो अधिकारी हैं वो किसी से नहीं डरते हैं। उनको कोई चिंता नहीं है कि बिहार की जनता नीचे भुगत रही है, भुगते। लॉ एंड ऑर्डर हो, भ्रष्टाचार हो, अधिकारियों का राज है, जैसे मन है वैसे चला रहे हैं।
Those are all the updates for now. Stay tuned for more and keep watching Hornbill TV.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
And we all need a little more clarity under the details.
About life, people and events that truly matter.
Because sometimes news is more than mere information.
From credible news organizations, credible news, and from credible and award-winning journalists.
Because proper news can not only inform our lives but also change the way we look at it.
In depth and straight to the point, because the truth deserves clarity.
We pursue events that are not only